Hāti whānau, here we are. Got us 2 new microphones. It's about to hide it. About to break the 48-hour fast. Thought we'd start prepping for the podcast whānau. So we've got 2 mics hooked up. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Kia ora, my name is X, or Te Eke Mackey.
X DOG. So yeah, 48-hour fast. This is X's second fast. He was never a fan of it.
That's been my third.
Oh, is this your third?
Yeah, third. We done that 24, 72.
Oh yeah, that 24. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, fuck. So we're breaking it with a bit of the bone broth whānau. We wanted to do live, but I can't go live on my Instagram. Fuck, it's gone cold. Bone broth and some fruit whānau. We just want to, ease the puku into a bit of goodness. Oh, you can't see. So we've got that watermelon. How's it been since you've been fasting, dog? Actually, how's it been since you've been here in Wairoa?
Oh,
How long you been here for?
I've been here for 4 or 5 months, and it's been amazing. I've loved every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Yeah, of my life since being here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every second, every minute of every hour. Are you sure?
Yes.
We're prepping
I'm
for
positive.
the REALISM podcast.
I'm positive.
What has been like your highlight? Or what makes you feel that way?
Well, I'm living my passion and my purpose. And yeah, when you live your passion and your purpose and what you really want to do, oh man, you just love every second. You just love your life. And yeah, I love my life. Yeah.
Nice guy. So I've seen you light up, over the time you've been here. So you said you live in your passion and your purpose. Tell the whānau a little bit about that. What's your passion and your purpose?
So my passion and my purpose, first and foremost, is bettering myself. Bettering myself, mind, body, soul, and financial as well. Not the best on the financial side not yet, but we're getting there. That's first and foremost, and my brotherhood, the mighty Mongomo. Yep.
Because I was going to say, what was the difference if you live in your passion and purpose in Wellington to you living it here?
Yeah.
I think it's like what he said on the phone to me when he asked me if told me he wanted to join the mob. I was like, oh, cool the engines, my man, cool the engines. And when we had a talk, I had a conversation, let the brother know, not like how it is on social media. There's a lot more to it. Gave him a time limit, and I said, call me in this time if you have a think about that, what we've discussed, then talk to me.
You said 24 hours, eh?
And then he rang, you go.
Like 13 hours later, I said, when can I come? You can come right now if you want. And yeah, that was me. I started packing my bags, packing my car,
yeah.
And I was in Wairoa the very next early hours in the morning. Yeah, and it's like anything. If you truly want to do something, just go and do it.
Yeah.
Why be stuck somewhere where you don't want to be, what you don't want to do, who you don't want to be around? You might as well just go and do what you want to do, what you love doing, whatever that looks like, whatever that sounds like.
And I've seen you, and one thing you said in that call too, that stuck out for me, is that sense of belonging. You wanted to belong.
Yeah, I tried.
To be a part of.
Yeah.
Something.
Yep.
When you took action, because a lot of people actually ring me up, or actually message me through socials, saying they want to join the mob. Oh yeah, bro, no, pack your gears and move to Wairoa. And then all these excuses start to pop up. The old brother fucking, when I said that, he actually started packing. He was here before the sun came up. And since being here, you've brought, I think the key thing that you have is that willingness to learn and grow and to step into challenges, dog. That's the key. You know, the ego's not too big to step into something where you could fail. And that's why in my opinion, you've moved past other people who have been around longer than you, my brother. You know?
Yeah. Well, what I'm doing right now, since being here in Wairoa, is my calling. That's why I actually wanted to join the gangs a few years ago, and I talked with my ex about it, but because I was soft, I was still finding myself in that. I bowed down to her and listened to what she said, cared about what she thought about me, instead of just going for it. But now this is my calling. Yeah. That's how I feel and that about it. Yeah.
I feel like it's a part of your calling, eh?
Yes.
It's a part of it. The calling is huge.
Yes.
It can't be actually discussed right now because it's still, you know, we're in the early stages of it, and this is a big part of it. Oh. Yeah, it's been a whole lot of growth. I've seen the brother there's been a lot of learning anyway.
Yeah.
But the willingness to learn is the key. And that's what a lot of people come in their cups too full. You know, you can't teach someone in the cup's too full. Got to make room for more. Fuck, I remember when I first mentioned about the fasting though. And the first couple of times I was doing my fast, and he was hoping that I didn't ask him to do it.
Yep. The 24 hours, my very first one, was actually the hardest. And it's only one day. I've done it straight after that, not straight after. I've done a 3-day, 72. That was like 2 weeks ago. And now we're doing a 48, and yeah.
Yeah, 48. Yeah, I remember the 48 hours used to be a big thing to me, the 48-hour fast. Now it's just like when I feel my system's a little bit out, or my thinking's, or I'm just out of alignment, the first thing I do is I do a couple of days fasting. And I give more to doing nothing, you know, to spend more time on my own in my room and stuff, just to realign, regain that clarity, whanau. But yeah, we wanted to test these microphones, we're going to buy a better tripod because we're getting ready for that Realism Podcast, whanau. The Realism Podcast, you said introduction to X. X, what has been some of the biggest things that you feel like have impacted you in these 4 months that you've been here, 4.5 months, you know, in terms of, me personally, you've had those ring fights, and when I was holding pads and you're on the bag at the start, fuck, you were gonna get knocked out. Now I have confidence in you and I actually seen you had the basics. You're strong, you're fit, and you're just willing to learn, and then, you know, and ready to get in there. So those are the keys, dog, that a lot of people don't have. You know, people are starting with the bare minimum. So you already had a good foundation, but those are good. I've seen you grow every time you've stepped out of that ring. That, and just spending time and finding your space within our family, within our our bulldog whanau. It's been good. What those were my personal things I've seen you growing. What are some for you, brother?
Yep, all of what the Mighty just said. But first and foremost for me is having the Mighty as my leader, as my inspiration, as my brother. Just someone to do everyday life with. Yeah, so that's the first and foremost and biggest one for me. And then the ring fights. I've had 2 ring fights within these 5 months. Yeah, had heaps of knockings around. But that's all a part of it. Without those, you won't learn. Yeah, just being here. Being with all the brothers, meeting new brothers, and I still got heaps of brothers to meet. What we're about. I love what we're about. I love us, and I love what we do. I love the brotherhood, the camaraderie. Yeah. What else? Yeah, just being here. Just being here in Wairoa. I love it here. Yeah, a lot of people ask me, why do you love that place? I said, because it's got heaps of things. It's just what you do and what you get up to. It's not the place. It's the person and what you get up to. And yeah, we do a lot. We train hard. We always together, brotherhood. We're always running down the awa, always running around the town. We train the rangatahi. Yeah, we're always travelling near and far. Yeah, we do a lot. We're gonna get into a bit of hunting. I'm a surfer as well. I gotta get me a board and a weddy and all that, so I'm gonna get back into the surfing as well. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah. Lifestyle, Whanau, that's what it is.
Yes.
Sum up what he was saying is lifestyle.
Yep.
I was trying to let him come to it, and he started to just venture off. Starting to venture off, man.
Yep.
Come back, dial it in. We need to be more concise with our words, keep that engagement, and just find ways to say what you need to say. Yeah, without...
Yeah, keep it short, sharp and simple.
Short, sharp and effective, baby. Short, sharp and effective. But that's our first kōrero. You learn as you go. But yeah, one of the key things you touched on there, dog, was how we roll together, how we do everything together. Because I don't like to spend too much time with certain energies. Whanau, because I'm aware of how it impacts my own energy. But it's, the brother's gelled in. He's got a good vibe, good Wairoa too. So that's why I don't feel like he decided to come here. It was a part of the calling. He was meant to be here. And we're meant to do great things out in this world, baby. Motivation Aotearoa, we out here doing it. So fucking hey. Realism, baby. Volume 1.
Alright.
With the breaking the fast. Hearty Whanau.